welcome, welcome, welcome.
God, the light is not too in my face.
Okay. So
How you doing?
thought,
How's everybody doing?
I thought maybe we can talk about hydration this morning, with our hydration products.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yep.
Okay.
The room looks beautiful, Jen. I can't wait to see
Thank
it. Well,
you.
I did see it. I did see it briefly, but I didn't get a chance to go all the way
All the way
in
in.
because they
Yeah.
were still working
Right.
on it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait to see it when I come get my hair done, maybe in a week
After the
or
new
so.
year.
In
Cool.
the new year. Hey, Debbie. Good
Good
morning. How are
morning.
you? Yeah.
You can say good morning and then go back to what you're doing, Kendall. Say good morning.
Hey, Kendall. Good morning.
Say good morning. I have my
Good
earpiece in.
morning.
Good morning. All right. So you said we're going to talk about hydration?
Well, we have 4 hydration products. We know it's the winter. Well,
Good
is it
morning.
winter yet?
Say again. We
Is
are
it winter yet?
winter. Of
No.
course.
We're
We're in fall, winter.
in
Yeah.
fall, winter.
It's
Okay, so I
January,
know,
December, January, going into January. We're in winter. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Good
going into these,
morning.
fall, winter, our skin and our hair is so super, super dry.
Absolutely.
And we have 4 amazing products that are great for hydration. Um, one of them is our
Oh my.
conditioning hyper mask
I didn't say close the
conditioner.
door. I just said stop talking, Kendall.
So I use this a lot for my clients, especially under the steamer
The hyper
for
hair mask. Yes.
moisture.
Hmm.
We also have our amazing leave-in conditioner. We have our silk. Oh, we have 5 hydration. I'm sorry. Our shine and our oil. Where is my oil? It's around here somewhere.
That's
Can't
okay.
find it.
Our anti-itch growth oil.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what I did with it. So under the steamer with our hyper mask conditioner, I love the way it gives the person or your client hydration. Um, it softens the hair, it hydrates the hair, it
And
gives
it's
it
strength
some
and it's a
life,
strengthener. And it's a
and it's
strengthener.
a strengthener. Yes, up
Hmm.
under the steamer. I love my steamer. I'm so glad you introduced me to this particular steamer.
Oh,
Was it you
absolutely. The microdermaster.
or
It was me.
somebody in our
It
little group?
it was me.
Okay.
Yeah. It was me. I sent you the link and we
Yes,
ended up buying
I
it
was.
before it
I
got super
love
popular.
our steamer.
Yeah, it's
Um,
definitely it provides extreme hydration and moisture better than the typical regular steamer that doesn't have a micro mister.
yes.
And then it also has a red and blue light. So the red light is for
Mm-hmm.
stimulation, and then the blue light is
Red
for
light.
treatment of the scalp. So it's a cool
Mm-hmm.
steam. It has to be on a cool setting for you to use the
Yes.
blue light. So that's normally what we use to treat the scalp when clients are coming in with dry and
Excellent.
itchy scalp and etc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I'm so glad you introduced
Oh, you're
me.
welcome.
It was money well worth
Oh, of
spending.
course. Yes, yes. Everything costs, but at least we're making the money back
Yeah.
based on the
And you
services
know what?
provided.
Clients, they love it.
Oh yeah,
When they come in, they,
it's a
especially my natural
definite
hair
different
clients, they,
experience. Yeah,
yeah,
for
they be
sure.
like, oh, I'm getting a steam treatment today.
Yeah.
And it's like, I be like, wow, I don't even have to make them get a treatment.
Right. Yeah. And like yesterday, I just did a flat twist with rods on the ends, so I didn't twist all the way out. I just set the bottom, so it's more like a twist curl set that I
Okay,
did yesterday.
it's beautiful.
Thank you. My little New Year's do, y'all. And it's, volume. Of course, I used our Super Silk Serum as my hair dressing to keep it hydrated, and maybe a little bit of anti-itch growth oil. So those are some of my go-tos when my hair is in this style. So
It's
thank
beautiful.
you.
Hi,
Thank you.
Angela. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We might need to put a little more pep up in our voice. I feel like we like
Well,
monotone, or
I'm
you. I
no,
got
no,
allergies.
no. I'm on antibiotics. I need a
Mm.
what you call it, a root canal
Oh
on one of my teeth, and
no.
I have in, infection
Oh,
in one of my teeth.
that's
So
why.
I
Oh, we
guess that's
gotta.
probably why I sound, like
Well, I'm congested. I'm fighting a cold and allergies. So, we're here. We don't stop. Our health doesn't stop our conversation, right? So we could talk. Nothing's wrong with my
yeah,
mouth.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I went to the
oh,
dentist. He
feel
gave me
better.
antibiotics, and it's a little swollen right here, but
So let's talk about
it's
it.
going down,
What
and it's not as
what
painful as it was
what will the
before.
antibiotics do to your hair if we don't address once you come off of antibiotics? I'm
Shedding.
just, it's like, okay. So
So, so now that I'm on medication, most people will um, receive some shedding. Medication do cause some shedding of the hair.
right.
So that's why I'm talking about hydration and um, strengthening treatments today, because I'm going to have to treat my hair to make sure that, because I'm on medication, I'm going to steam, and then I'm going to do a red light to make sure my hair is hydrated,
And when
and
she says red light, she means low level light laser.
my low level
It
lights. And
has a specific amount of laser diodes,
yeah,
not
I
LED
need to wake
lights,
it up.
and it's gonna create rejuvenation. It's gonna um, it's like a photobiosynthesis, so it's gonna help rebuild, regenerate,
Yes.
regrow. So yes, and we offer those
So that
treatments
what
in the
it does to
salon as
our
well.
plants, it does for our hair. What the
Exactly.
sun do for our plants, our
That's what the
red light
laser.
does it for our hair.
Exactly. Great example. Great example. Yes.
You know, I'm the plant lady, so.
And I'm the workout lady. I'm in the gym, constantly fitness, detox,
But you know
healthy,
what?
healthy
It does,
body.
working out does the same thing to the body,
Yes,
you know?
it
So,
does. It's
yeah.
necessary. So even though I haven't been posting my workouts all the time, I'm in the gym, and I wanted to talk about just being intentional, creating intentions, and being committed, which I pay a trainer to help me stay committed. So he's my accountability partner. So for some people, we need that extra. Okay, I'm someone's counting on me as well as me counting on them. So those are some things that I want to talk about too when I'm on my platform. But working out has been a pivoting change for me because it has kept me strong. I'm able to stand longer in the salon without my back hurting. My body's, it feels healthier. I have energy and things like that. So those are some things. We all wait till the new year and say, oh, New Year's resolution. This is a lifestyle. So I feel like we all can make resolutions, but you have to create a habit so that it can turn into a normal day-to-day regimen so that if you can better yourself, better health, better you, better body, things like that. So yeah.
Yeah. And you can't wait for the new year to start saying, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. When it comes to running a business, you can't work when you want to work.
No, sure
You
can't.
have to get up and work every day.
Absolutely.
If you don't get up every day and run your business, you don't eat,
No, we
basically.
sure don't. Yeah.
because one day you have a good day and you can't rely on that one day. You have to continue every day and continue to stay consistent with your daily routine. You
Exactly.
have to
For
get
sure.
up, you have to post, you have to
For sure.
check your social media, you have to constantly network. You have to constantly talk to people. You have to constantly email. You have to, and that's why we have a virtual assistant,
Oh
Angela.
yes. Thank God for her.
Without Angela, we wouldn't be able to get those things done. So she's
No.
our accountability partner. Thank you, Angela, because Jen and I have enough things to do around.
I know that's right. I know
Yeah,
that's
because
right.
Angela don't do our clients' hair, so
No, she does not. But she gets all of our thoughts and our
so
visions
she
together and makes
yes,
it, executes them, and keeps us on track. But as Pat
yes.
was talking about earlier, hydration, it's a key factor throughout the year, not just winter. Winter time just tends to be a little more intensified because we're
Mhm.
either taking antihistamines, we're drinking more coffee, we're drinking more warm things that might have caffeine, and those things will dry you out from inside out. So we also have to be mindful of what we're consuming internally as well. So
Mhm.
drinking more water, um, doing more frequent hydration treatments. What does that
Mhm.
consist of? Cream mixed with a little bit of oil. Okay, protein. Protein is strengthening. So if I'm seeing bits and pieces of my hair, that means I need a protein. If I'm seeing more shedding, long strands, that means I'm dehydrated. I need more moisture. So those are just some
Mhm.
key points. So when you're thinking about what is it that I need, and you're going to a stylist that may not, everybody go to hair school that has a license, but sometimes we're not doing things based upon what we learn. We're just kind of shooting the breeze, doing what we think is right. But there are key things that are going to show you that these are the specific types of treatments that are required. And so in our salon, our hyper hair mask is a dual conditioner. It's a
Mhm.
strengthener as well as a hydrating formulation. And again, as I said, once you add a little bit of anti-itch growth oil, it'll make it a little more hydrating. And so after that, we Kendall, she is my daughter. Can you come off
Hi,
of the live,
Kendall.
please? Because we have feedback, Kendall. Okay. You could come in the room with us and be on the live. My 9-year-old, everybody. But anywho, as I was saying, Patricia was talking about us focusing on hydration. So hydration starts from the sink, everyone. You can't start
Yes,
layering the moisture after the fact. So if you don't build it from the sink, what do I mean by that? You're shampooing. So
shampooing.
you're gonna cleanse. You're gonna remove any buildup. Then you're gonna start building back the hydration by using the hydrating conditioner. So in our line, we would use our Gentle Pure shampoo. And then for our first cleanse lather shampoo, which is also a treating shampoo, would be our rejuvenation shampoo. And then following up now with our hyper hair mask
Mhm.
conditioner. You could add a little bit of the anti-itch growth oil or even a little drop of the super silk serum, right? You could do that
Mhm.
in the conditioner and then after as a pre-leave-in. So we could put it in on our hair as it's wet, and then you could use a little bit when it's dry. So, and then our leave-in conditioner is also hydrating, detangling, good for detangling, and it is also an antioxidant. And so we also use that, especially for myself that I have blonde hair. It's amazing
Yeah.
for color treated hair. So that's just to give you guys a little bit of product knowledge. I'm Queen.
Um.
Go through
Yeah.
step by step how
And
to use it, why to use it.
with our leave-in for our sister locks, our locks,
Mm-hmm.
people who need hydration on an everyday basis. What I do is I take my spray bottle and I pour a little bit of my leave-in conditioner and fill the rest up with water.
Right.
And every day I wake up and I spritz. I miss my hair to wake it up, to hydrate it, to I color my hair as well.
Right.
So I want to protect my color. I want to make sure that, because you know, when you go to sleep with locks, your hair is smashed in.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that it has some hydration, and I wake it up and move it around and go.
Revitalizing it. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And
Yeah.
then sometimes my scalp is really dry. That's where my anti-itch growth oil come
And how would you
into
use
play.
it? How
So
would
I
we
take
use
it,
it? How
huh?
would we use it?
Well, what I do is I drop a little bit in my hands because I can't not put a lot of oil on my hair right now
Right.
because my sister locks are still freshly new. You know, they new.
Right.
You know, so I don't want a lot of
Slippage.
loose
Slippage.
slippage when what's her name?
Elysia.
When Easter, what she would get me if she'd be like, Pat, what happened? What's going on? Why you have so much slippage? But
Slippage.
I'll take
Yeah.
a little drop and I put it in my hand and then I go through my scalp on maybe on every other week, you know,
Right.
not so often.
For
And because our
sure.
scalp, you know, our hair and our scalp creates its own oil, so you don't want too
Of
much.
course.
And then when you add too much, now you're creating another situation. So you
Right.
want to make sure a little go a long way,
Long way.
guys. You don't
Yeah.
have to overdo anything when it comes to your hair. You don't have to over treat it. You don't have to over put oil on it. You don't have to do a lot for your
Exactly.
hair. You know,
Exactly.
so your hair makes its own oil. So
Your
the more you
scalp
use
makes
it,
its own
I
oil.
mean, the
Yep.
scalp
Yeah.
makes its own oil.
Right.
The more you use it, um, and then your scalp is creating its own oil. Now
Yes.
you create another situation. So
Absolutely.
little goes a long
A
ways,
long way.
guys. So
Yeah.
you
I
know,
wanted
go
to
easy on the
I wanted to
products.
make a point to what Patricia was saying. So I have some clients. I'm gonna say a good 30% of clients that suffer from seborrheic dermatitis. What's
Mm-hmm.
the difference between seborrheic dermatitis and psoriasis? So when we're looking at that, you're gonna see flakes that are more of a yellowish tone to it. Psoriasis is more silvery white, grayish flakes. And it's gonna adhere to the skin. They both kind of look similar, but they're not. So I've had a few clients, they're using the anti-itch growth oil, but I say to them, you're not to use it to over oil the scalp or put a lot of oil on the scalp. First of all, they overproduce oil, is why they have seborrheic dermatitis, and
Yes.
as well as other things, they're not shampooing as frequent. So if they're in long protective styles, like more than 2 weeks, um, their adverse reaction is more flakes. So the thing with them, they have to constantly cleanse their scalp with gentle shampoos. What does that
Yeah.
mean? SLS, DEA free, paraben free,
Free.
chemical free shampoo, because their scalp, those things create irritants to the scalp, which creates irritation, inflammation, creating more situation. I had a call. I'm back. Okay, great. That's Miss Debbie.
Okay.
So seborrheic dermatitis is a it's chronic, which means it's not
Yes.
going away. So you have to constantly work with it. Stress, your diet, your outside manipulation of how you treat your scalp and your hair will be your determining factors of how bad your flare-ups will be. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yes, the anti-itch growth oil is a great oil. Yes, it helps with itching, dry, itchy scalp, as well as promoting hair growth. But we tend to, like she says, oh, it's gonna make my hair grow, I'm gonna use more. No, less is more, and you already produce oils naturally. You're just using just enough, as if you're lotioning. Like some for me, when I work out, I don't use a lot of lotions and oils because it makes me more itchy and more
Yeah.
oily, because we're
Mm-hmm.
producing oils when we sweat. Of course, with salt deposits,
Yeah.
that's making your skin dry, but you're putting out oils are coming from out of your skin. So you're gonna go add more oils to then be more oily. That's just another example. I'm an example person. I feel like I gotta give you something visual to see what I'm talking about, because a lot of times we're like, I don't get it. Protective style, we made protective styles more common, that it's okay, but it's not okay. You have to cleanse on a more regular basis. And clients that have issues with scalp, might have to do it every 4 to
Yeah.
5 days, which means
Hmm.
hair weaves and wigs, you might need to be the person that puts a wig on and takes it off so you can cleanse your scalp.
Yeah.
Not be, and if you're so in, you're gonna probably be shampooing every 4 or 5 days with the sew-in, which is like, oh no, my hair, I ain't got time. You have to make time. If you want a healthier environment
Yeah.
for your scalp, you're gonna have to do the things necessary to keep them healthy.
Yeah.
So that was just my point I wanted to bring to you guys regarding that.
And what I'm noticing too, like you said, we need to drink more water. I'm noticing my client's scalp is very
Yeah.
dry and they need to drink more water. Because I had a client yesterday and I was like, what's going on? She said, I know I need to drink more water. I said, you know I was
Yeah.
going to say that, right? She said,
Yeah.
I know. You're going to fuss at us all the time. You need more water. You need this. You need that. I'll be like, listen, if I don't fuss at you, it's
It's
because
because
I'm tired and I
yeah,
don't care no more. I'm just wasting my breath talking to you and you continue to do the same thing. I
for
said,
sure.
but it's all out of love. Trust me. It's
Absolutely.
not.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And so in my salon, as I did my redesign, I realized because we're in Florida, Florida has very hard water. They're constantly treating our
Yeah.
water. So my water system is a filtrated system. So I understood certain things were necessary to be able to
Mm-hmm.
create the proper environment to better the hair, to better the scalp. So those things are important.
Yeah.
So when you're going to salons and things like that, those are helpful tools. Not saying that because someone
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have a filtration, it's not going to be good, but those are just extra benefits. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Anything
Yep.
else you
Yep.
wanted to
So,
add before we sign off? Because I know I have
well,
to start work at 10,
we
y'all. Patricia starts a little later than me, but
we do have a 30% off all of our products. So go to our website. The code word is holiday 30. www.h2growinc.com, which is H, the letter 2,
the number
grow,
two.
the number, the
That's okay.
number 2,
Yeah.
grow, Inc, INC.com, h2grow.com.
Yeah.
And also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we have a YouTube channel, which is H2 Grow Inc. Hair Care and Products. Please follow, subscribe, and like our
And
pages. Um,
please leave a great review if you've
yes,
had great experiences with the products. You can go on our
please.
site, and we are also on Google. H2Grow Inc. is our Google page. And if you had a great experience with the products, please go and leave us a review. We would
Thank you.
totally
We
appreciate that.
really
And thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So in this new year that's coming, Pat, what are your one thing you want to give to our audience that's listening?
Well, as this new year come in, I would love to just let everyone know that staying consistent is key. Uh,
Yeah.
if you don't stay consistent, there's no way your business will grow. There's no way you will grow. So staying consistent is key.
Yeah.
Practice, create a habit, and stick with it. Because without it,
That's a good one.
you can't grow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What is yours?
I say being intentional and putting, when I say being intentional, having a vision and actually putting it down and then actually going and making that vision come to life. We have to be more intentional to initiate and execute, right? So for
Yeah,
me, it's being intentional and then being accountable to execute those things so that things can continue to grow. So I also believe health, physical, mental, and spiritual for me is very important. Without that, I can't have a business. I can't have money flowing. So if I am not that that full body of health, mind, and spirit, nothing manifests for myself.
yeah,
So I want to encourage you guys to be more intentional for yourself take care of yourself. What they say, um, um, help those that help themselves first. You have to help yourself first before
Yeah.
you can help others. And then in
Mm-hmm.
that turn, their stewardship can come, flow and manifest through others. So help yourself first. Do the things that you need to
Yeah.
do. And when people see what you're doing,
Yes.
then they will in turn will mirror those things because you're providing positive actions for them to feel inspired to do so. So I might have gave two, but
Yeah.
those are some very important key things, because without yourself, nothing can truly go forward. If you're sick and you can't do nothing, I mean, so you got to take
If
care of you
you're
first.
worrying, you're stressed, um, you're
Absolutely.
not healthy, how can you help someone else? And guys, we're not just talking to you, we're talking to
Talking to
ourselves too.
ourselves.
Um,
Amen.
Staying
Amen to that.
consistent is very hard when you have everyday things going on in your life, but we have to maintain consistency. So we're not just talking to you,
We're talking to
we're
ourselves.
talking to ourselves too.
That part. Yes, yes, that part. So if no one has any questions, I would like to wish you a blessed, prosperous, successful new year. And if you didn't do it this year, you have next year. So
Yeah,
I wish you all the best in the new year. I'm looking forward to it because it's a lot of good things that's getting ready to happen. So manifest it, believe in it, and it will all come together. It might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but it's going to happen. Keep manifesting it.
be patient.
Stay consistent.
Have a
Have a wonderful
blessing.
Friday. Have a blessed day, y'all.